I've been through the fire, yeah, so many times. I've waited in darkness for all of my life. Now I wanna be
Yo, Bash, you been tripping on them hoes?
Bird nose squirts like a hose. She needs a certain dose, cause she a burnt out bitch and comatose. Absurd vocals. Under her skirt is gross. Herpes bitch, that moat is dirtier than a toe. Shit, she wanna merge in my lane, then get roasted. She flirts with bros and surfs her own photos. On her own turf where doors stay closed, cause she's the worst and we know it. My ears hurt when she blows those notes and she twerks so. Like any other terd or bozo, she think it'll work in the studio. Sure, you're on the road to plural O's. A sturdy hundo. You'll splurge it on clothes and herb, and then you're back to being broke. You're a germ, what a joke, that you'd squirm from a drop of soap. You're determined and full of hope, cause you make purchases from my stove. What I swirled in the pot, of course. It's about learning what I wrote, and they hurried and spoke my buried poems. Fury in my bones, churning alone. I turned to stone cause this furry pussy stuck in my dome. Pure tatted on her cheeks, she did it to rep xxxtentacion. I don't care though, so get gone in his urn where you belong. Haven't earned 1% of what I have, and I gotta share a home with this jerk who goes on and on virtualperv.com. Sending sexy pics of herself to her fam and Instagram, and she thinks it's not wrong. Tough on you like a bomb. She got some sort of foreign problem, probably because she was birthed brown. She thinks the earth is her town, where she wanna date a girl and promise her the world and honor the bitch and give her roses and flowers and ignore it when she a hot mess and adore her like a goddess. Cause she wants to be more than a socket to these whores and cocks and chests. Chiseled and hard like a cutting board, but she ain't a les, and she became a wore out YouTube section, and the poor girl think her complexion will humor the reflection she sees every day in the mirror, but it upsets her. Bitch, I don't care, so does your period. Are you deaf or are you serious? You sound like a dying pet when you scream in the lyrics.
Therapy.
Take it step by step, maybe you aren't hearing this. Your songs are depressed and clearly you're missing the part where your success nearly glistens. Cause you sound like a yell from a deer who is shitting. You're a queer, we get it. Steer in my direction and you're gonna get fiercely hit with a bit, cause you've been stealing all of my lighters and I don't trust your simping nymph ass from the beginning, cause you were cheesing in an inch past my height. Simple division says if you're a wee thing on your knees like me, I'm just stating facts. It's a given that they needing that little thing fast, and it's a dip thick dick where it's easy and pleasing, but you dig it. Me, on the other hand, I tease it and leave it so they reminisce and give me tips like a grand for sleazy pics and meeting them for tea or coffee. It's the simple shit. If they want to ram their meat in my beef, I change the subject quick. I don't want it in my lips. My clam is sweet like a dream, but off limits to idiots. But damn, you'll beg for the D from your king and he'll say no off rip and treat you like a ditz cause you're a drag. That penis already seen it quit. Wear the pic for your afro, nigga. Always begging for dick and hits of my nicotine with her hair looking like frizz. When she wanna diss out disses, she thinks she's big but she rigs a slip like the rest of the bigots who think they run the biz. Sis needs a minute to say a wish before she admits she's a grown-up kid. She says she's young, but it's a figment. Cause she blows her lid at me like a pig cause I ate her chips. I was nice, but now I'm pissed, so I'm telling her like it is. Grow up, Pris. Stop taking money from a skits who actually did something with her life, unlike you. Wait, at least you're a MILF. Thanks for the drip. I built some new fits from your donations. You're at the crib with me right now as I'm griping at this writing a bit unsightly from zits. Are you sighing or sipping from the highly resistant vitality of intermittent strides and swings toward repentance, cause you're dying like a veteran who is crying for the lettuce and you're denying the sun is setting on your dry heaving for pleasure. It's got God, the universe in knots, watching you thought dislodge God's thoughts. He has brought along to get a soggy drop of his noggin in your nostrils and then slob when he starts to die. And sob, ha, like you weren't the one to rob him and jog him and toggle towards his blog to unleash fog that clogged his broad outlook on life. Watch him fall as you stop only to hog once again. Forever you're not a mogul, you're a disease haunting the free with a gawky personality. My fans hawk these songs and believe I'm the sought after queen, not you, you soft freak. Go get the cock again, then grieve when they say get lost, you're not their main squeeze. You say you want to toss in the towel on me, baby?
You're the person with the gun.
He says, gosh, what would make you believe? She says, well, not to sob, but it's like you've been playing me. He says, well, stop, you're not my aim to come clean. She says, I'm getting off either way, you want this kitty? He says, cross your name out of the paper of names I want to cream in. She says, $150 for you, babe, because you can stand my singing. He says, I'll go play thoughts, thanks, winking. She says, I rode your rod, you spanked me, now I'm peeing on a swab that will change between two options. It can't be. The odds are awakening at my feelings. I'm gonna be a mom again, waiting for the unveiling of how much his knob made her throb. Her cake took much skeeting. Cause now Antoine, her new son, can get baked and buy greasy lunch to get stuffed and take a dump. What a miracle, another consumer. Baby boomers couldn't have come any sooner. It'd be roomier if the bitch wasn't in here, but who cares? I could perk up and get a cougar. She'd murk her and I'd be like, what you doing? And then she'd purr and I'd be like, you're worth it. But it's all just a blur since church, and I asked for God's rule on my turf. I knew that the derp could prove that this quirk in me could be ruined by serving tools, but I shouldn't, so I refused. Never slurped up some goo from a worm, so it's cool, but this bitch was jerking some dude outside middle of the day straight blurting out, ooh. He put it in her sternum, all that wood. She ain't even get a Birkin, just a flood. She's a circus and the ringmaster is hood. Like her accent, she sounds like an elephant circling food. Balanced perfectly on one foot. Haven't looked at me cause I'm not giving you loot. Jabbermouth, crooked fiend, always copying my boots. Yeah, you took a G to hook you up with to the shoes. You mad, screw your dreams, it used to be cute.